What's up, guys? Welcome back to World of Warships Legends. I'm your host, SauceBoss69, and in this episode we'll be reviewing the St. Louis. So sit back and relax and let's get into the video. Alright, so the St. Louis is the Tier 2 cruiser for the US. It has quite a bit of health and lots of firepower. Lots and lots of firepower. This is cannons galore. For this ship today, for the commander, we chose Norman Scott. And going over his skill set, his base trait is cruiser main battery shell grouping plus 2.5%. For the inspiration for this ship, we chose William Tennant. I like to use William Tennant for his inspiration for cruisers because, I mean, obviously it's self-explanatory. It says incoming damage to your citadel minus 4%. Now the reason why I use this for cruisers is because cruisers do have more vulnerable citadels, and they're not like destroyers where they have, very low detectability ranges and where they can just sit in smoke and pretty much run off. So they are easier to hit. But moving on to his top skill, we'll be using Beyond Range, so cruiser main battery range plus 5%. Always helpful to have some extra range on your enemies so you can fire off the first shots and then, turn out of their salvos that they return on you. And then for the second skill, we'll be using Igniter, so chances of cruiser HE shells causing fire plus 2%. And then for the third skill, we'll be using Velocious, so maximum movement speed plus 3%. Now, the reason why I went with Velocious for this ship is because it is one of the slowest free-to-play cruisers for Tier 2 in the game. So that's something to keep in mind when setting up your commander. She is slow. She can turn okay, but she is slow. Moving on, let's check out the specs. So for survivability, it has a rating of 32 with 29,500 hit points. Artillery rating of 37 with 14 152mm cannons with a firing range of 11.7 kilometers. A reload time of 8 seconds, and it does carry both HE shells and AP shells, but we'll mostly be using HE shells, mainly because that's just my style. That's how I like to play cruisers. I'm more of an HE spammer. I will use AP rounds in certain situations, but for the most part, I stick to HE. I like to set fires and keep setting ships on fire. Try to increase the fire setting chances as much as possible and just keep laying them on fire. But anyways, the AP shells on this ship actually do quite a bit of damage as well. It says maximum AP shell damage 3,000, so it does it does more damage than the HE shells. However, if you set enough fires, they can't put the fires out. The permafires will end up doing more damage in the long run. So that's why I mainly like to use HE shells more often than not. But anyways, moving on to the secondary armament, it does also carry 18 76.2mm cannons with a firing range of 2.5 kilometers and a reload time of 5 seconds. They do use HE shells and they can do up to 1100 damage, so quite a bit actually. Moving on to the AA defense, it has a rating of about 3 with 8 7.62mm guns. Doesn't have the best AA, so if you are in a carrier match, just keep in mind that carriers will most likely try to go for you. If they pay attention to this kind of stuff, they will target you over other cruisers. So just something to keep in mind. If you want to use no fly zone on your commander for this cruiser, that also does work. That'll actually help you a lot. But I like to go for range mainly because, I'm pretty good at kiting. You'll see what I mean by kiting in the match. Moving on to the maneuverability, it has a rating of 39, so a maximum speed of 23.3 knots with a turning circle radius of 450 meters and a rudder shift time of 6.4 seconds. So she can turn decently well, but her drawback is she's slow again, and she can outrun most battleships, but I mean she's got battleship speed. She doesn't have cruiser speed. Keep your distance in this boat. Keep your distance in this boat, you'll do just fine. That goes along for pretty much all cruisers. Moving on to the concealment, it has a rating of 76. So it says detectability range by sea at 9.1 kilometers, detectability range by air at 5.4 kilometers, and guaranteed detectability range at 2 kilometers and detectability while firing in smoke at 4 kilometers. So moving along to the overview. In the overview it says it's agile, so above average ability to change direction, as we covered that earlier, and then of course the guns aplenty, so again, a high number of guns allows for a lot of damage from a single salvo. So this is pretty much guns galore. I mean, this thing is outfitted with so many guns. It's great. However, it is slow. It says below average maximum movement speed. So she's slower than the average bear, but she does pack a punch. So, you know, they make these ships to, you know, they all have pros and cons. They're all different, but, you know, this is just how this one's set up. Anyways, it says St. Louis, a typical big cruiser of the pre-dreadnought era. The ship was armed with numerous artillery whose rate of fire was quite rapid for her time, and an armor belt protecting the propulsion, but featured only moderate speed. Entered into service in 1906, and 3 ships of this series were built. Alright, let's take her to battle and see how she does. So we have one of the better carriers, not on our side, sadly. The Hermes is probably the worst carrier in the whole game, but we'll go over that in another video. Alright, so let's see. Got one destroyer. So I have a feeling their destroyer is probably going to be on our side.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Alright.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. We've been spotted. Enemy battleship detected.
Dang, their Gusano is really fast. There we go. That's what I like to see. No, get back. Oh my gosh. I'm so tired of playing with noobs. What are you doing?
Get back. Negative. Teammate, I need your support. Enemy cruiser detected.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Alright, looks like we're gonna go after this LRA? I don't know how to pronounce that. I just know it's Italian, okay? Leave me alone. I just know they're eating good on that ship, okay guys? Jeez. Let me live. As long as I can catch it on fire a few times, I'll be happy. And will we shoot over the island? Please? Please? Yeah! Yeah, we still did a little damage. So as you can see, I'm really not pushing too much. I'm not moving up there like everyone else. Like that Kuma that did that, committed suicide basically. You never want to rush straight into the base because usually their team is doing the same. You want to obviously survive.
Тушите огнем по указанной цели.
You can't cap any bases if you're dead, right? So,
Enemy destroyer sighted.
in the end, surviving is more important than rushing for the base. It's not wise to rush for the base, especially if there's destroyers. Unless you're a destroyer, if you're a cruiser, you want to hang back. Always hang back, support the destroyer that goes into the base, and your battleships should support you. That's how it's supposed to be played. Of course, many people don't do that. They like to just rush in. And I don't know if you're familiar with the Elvis Presley song, Falling in Love, but one of the lyrics is only fools rush in. I think that's the beginning of the song, actually. So there you go.
Enemy battleship detected.
Let's see if we can hit this Frian. Frian. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Excuse my French. Let's touch on fire. Oh! Yeah, nice. Luckily that thing doesn't do any
Enemy
damage.
destroyer detected.
And he's almost dead.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Got another one of his salvos. And he's gone. And it's gone.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Please step aside for players that are still alive. What is this guy doing? Just sitting here? What is he? This is barbecue? Come on now. He's about to get barbecued. Ha! Yeah, that guy's messing around. He's about to find out.
Enemy cruiser detected.
There's another perma-fire. Now. Haha. Set another fire on him? One more? Nope, too high. Oh god, you gotta love that. Gotta love the million guns this boat has. It's so much fun.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
They're not gonna take the lead for long. Not with me on our team. I'll turn this around. Just watch. Watch and learn.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Curious as to where that cruiser went. Oh lord, this is gonna be a tough one to win, but it's still doable. There he is. down. He's trying to play games with me. Tough cruiser to hit. So low. Oh boy. Here come the planes.
The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir. All forces, capture that area.
Oh, this guy's
Battle
in
ends in
range.
5 minutes.
Almost. Probably won't hit him. Yeah, he's too far. I want to get this Casano. Oh wow, I set him on fire. Look at that. That's hilarious. This is Ansauro. Another Italian boat. What's up with all these Italian boats? Yeah. Messing with the wrong dude. Messing with the wrong dude. Get out of there. You're gonna die. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Jeez. Sauro actually hits. Does a little damage. Oh, thought he went around behind an island. Oh, you're done now. I got you. I got you right where I want you, buddy boy. Buddy boyo. Goodbye.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
Main turret critically damaged. Problem solved, sir.
Dang.
The ship is on fire.
Jeez. Where did that come from? Oh, there he is. There's that turd. Nope, nope, nope. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's really bad. Oh, thank God. I barely have any health left now. Jeez. Come on. Give me a break. So close. I got a sliver of health left. Good little love tap and I'm done. But I'm not gonna go down that easy. Of course I'm the last hope. I'm always the last hope. Look at me. This frickin' Gisano. Oh. Well, guys, I tried. I did my best. Can't win them all, you know. But at least you guys have an idea of what the St. Louis is like. I mean, as you can see, you could be pretty effective with it. Can definitely hold its own. 174 target hits, 6 incapacitations, 2 destroyed, 13 set on fire, 13 permafires. That's pretty good. 27 defended. Got 1 Confederate medal and 1 high caliber medal. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Of course I got first place. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the content, and if you did, check out my World of Warships Legends playlist for more reviews like this. And of course, smash that like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, share with your friends, and until next time, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace!